unmuted everything. You don't even have the microphone
You
up
didn't
to your
test
face.
nothing,
I don't need to test
motherfucker.
nothing, bro. I'm
You
good
didn't
to go,
test
bro.
shit, dude.
Studio runs itself.
Does it though?
Studio
What
runs
happens when the
itself.
power goes out?
That's a different story.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Option Select Podcast, episode 302. The lull.
The lull.
The lull.
Literally what it feels like.
It's
dude.
good. Yeah, we had all the news last week, and it's kind of like little fucking breadcrumbs for us peasants out here. What's
Yeah.
up? Welcome
Rough.
back. We are a podcast that talk about entertainment and video game news and anything in between, anything we got going on. I'm joined by my right-hand man, partner in crime, OS Chameleon with a K, a.k.a. Esteban.
What up? What up?
What's up, fam? How was your week?
Pretty good, man. It was a long ass week. I was off yesterday, so
You were off
I
yesterday.
was off yesterday, dude.
What'd you do with
It
this
was a long ass
week?
week, bro. Well, yesterday I played League of Dungeoneers with Travis, Ian, David, and Shipman.
Ooh.
It was pretty fun. We got there like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Hell
We
yeah.
wanted to do it early, and we were there till like midnight, bro. So
God
we
damn.
were playing this game for like 8 hours.
God damn.
Made some traction, got some good loot, got some gear. Nobody died.
What is this game? Explain it to the people.
League of Dungeoneers is basically an all-in-one box. It's essentially Dungeons and Dragons, except there's no dungeon master. We ourselves are the dungeon master, and depending on what choices we make and what we do, affects the game and what path, what avenue we take. The game is like real grindy. Like you start the game at level 1, obviously, but the gear even the gear you start with already has damage on it.
Oh, okay.
And so, like, first fight, you can just lose a piece of armor because it's been destroyed. You have to go get it fixed later on. I think only out of the 5 of us, only one of us had actual gold to start with, and he can't use the gold.
Why?
That's part of his character's background. Like, he has to have 10 gold on him, and he can never use that 10 gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, technically, he doesn't even have
So
any
he
money.
can't hand it off or leave
No.
it somewhere for somebody
No,
else?
he has to have it on him at all times.
There's a way around it.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
No, and again, we're not trying to get around it because now we have gold. Like we've played enough of the game that we have some gold and we have some gear, and we finally made it to the first major settlement in the game, but we're barely scratching the surface of it. It's pretty good, and it's fun. Like I said, it's just us just goofing off, having a good time. It's again D&D without having to rely on somebody to make up the story and build the world. Like we're doing that as we're playing.
Right.
So it's pretty good.
Keep going.
All right. Bye, Ruben. Forever. Anyway, you're not even gonna hear what I say, bro. Oh my god, this is the type of content you guys are tuning in for right here. Anyway, played some Rivals, and I think that was it. That's all I played this week was Rivals. I dabbled a little bit into Division 2. I don't know, man. It was just
how'd you do in Rivals?
Rivals is all right, dude. Throughout the week, I was trying to remember. Like I jumped on the Division 2,
Camera died.
but yeah, of course, dude. It's a studio. Garbage.
No, I think my internet died.
Oh shit, dude. We're still recording though, right?
We're recording, yeah.
Okay, that's all that matters.
That's true.
So yeah, that's all I did was just dabble a little on Rivals, and that was it. Like I didn't play anything else. I almost downloaded Dune Awakening. I almost bought it, I should say. Almost. And then I just started, I was like, you know what, let me see what this game is about, bro. Because I keep getting like a generalization of what it is. Tell me why the first 3 streamers that I saw playing the game were all doing the same shit that dude was doing the other day, just flying around, dude. Like nobody was doing anything in the game. And then so I was like, let me look at the reviews for the game on Steam. So I go look at the reviews. I was like, I can look at all the good reviews I want. I want to see the bad reviews. Why people don't like the game, right? Performance issues aside, right? Because again, that's stuff that they'll fix eventually. And not a lot of people were complaining about performance issues anyway. But there were definitely some that gave it negative reviews. I'm like, all right. But then somebody who I can only feel is me gave it a negative review saying, you put in like an hour's worth of farming and gathering items
Mhm.
only for it to make a piece of gear
Mhm.
that after playing another hour, the gear is no longer good
Uh-huh.
because it breaks and disintegrates. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's a survival game. And then I started thinking, I was like, oh, it's a survival game. It's like I keep thinking of it too much as an MMO, and I was like, it's a survival game. I was like, I got to remember that. And so I just didn't buy it because, again, like I don't like I like MMOs. Like what's New World had a lot of farming, right?
Right. That's more of a traditional MMO.
As a traditional MMO, but I didn't mind farming the shit. Like I was on that motherfucker farming for like 3 hours for just lumber and fucking wood and shit and fucking stones, right? I
Right.
could do that. I have no problem farming shit. But it's like once I get the thing and I build it, I want to keep it. I don't want it to disintegrate or get destroyed. Like, so I think that's what turns me off from playing the survivor games. You know, like I'm good. But some people are doing some really cool shit. Like if you ever get a chance, just look up just random clips of Dune and people building bases. Like some people are hella creative. One looked like almost like a Death Star. Like he carved it into the mountain. I was like, damn. I was like, that's pretty fucking dope, dude. Like it's pretty fucking dope. You gotta type in base.
No, I'm just looking around.
Yeah. But yeah. That pink puff of smoke right there,
Mm-hmm.
that's how the spice is created.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what spice is in Dune?
Yeah.
The shit that floats around?
Yeah.
You know how that's created?
I thought it was the worms making it.
Sort of. It's like a microorganism that's a byproduct of the worm.
Oh.
And as it explodes, because it comes in contact with water, it makes the puff and makes the spice. But also out of that, it creates small eggs of worms.
Okay.
So the worms will create more worms, and it's just a puff explosion, giant explosion, and creates spice.
Hmm.
I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. So yeah. I mean, again, some aspects of the game look good, but man, I ain't trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to farm something just to fucking lose it. You know?
Yeah.
But I like watching like that giant ass worm, dude. Look at that. It's just dope as fuck. But this is a lot, bro. A lot of flying.
Yeah, it's a massive fucking world.
Yeah. And of course, you're on there with other people, you know, so they can interfere with your shit and whatnot. But
This fool's got the whole get up going.
the fast must flow, bitch. Yeah. Anyway, I was thinking about getting it, but I ultimately decided against it.
Heard.
Yeah. I mean, if other people were playing it that I know, I would probably get in it, but I'm not gonna play it by myself, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So yeah. So there's that. Yeah, other than that, I did watch the race this morning. George Russell won. Lando made a stupid mistake on his part.
He
I really believe he could have overtaken him,
I'm pretty sure he could have.
but he fucked it up. So that's on him.
100%.
100% on him, dude. Yeah. That's pretty much
100%.
I didn't do shit this week, bro. It feels like I didn't do shit.
Damn.
Trying to think if I even watched anything like, other than YouTube nonsense.
Hmm.
I didn't watch anything. I didn't watch any TV shows. Nothing, bro.
That's weird.
It is weird. Yeah. Damn. Nothing. Got it. Yeah. It's fucking wild. It was a wild week, dude. It felt
Was it
long
just
as
work
fuck,
or what?
dude. Yeah, it's just mainly work. Yeah.
I heard. Well, I as far as like gaming wise, I've been kind of all over the place. I need to go back to Expedition 33, but like I want to dedicate time to it, and I never have like more than a few hours, and like I want to like sit down and do that, but like I don't know, like fucking getting timings down and fucking doing boss fights. I'm just like I don't know. So I just haven't gone back to it.
You're in Act 2, right?
Act 2, yeah.
You got Verso?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to go back to it and just complete it, but I don't know. I'm bullshitting right now. We had 2 good games come out this week, and I wanted to give both of those a try, but I didn't. Yeah. I'm just trying to keep up with everything else. So
What games?
I played the first Ascendant just to get my little daily missions out of the way and get my little daily login. Oh, what's it called? The ones that came out? The Altars and Dune came out this week.
Oh, Altars is already out?
Altars came out this week.
Man, I don't know why I was thinking it was July.
It's on Game Pass, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Yeah, because that's the one you showed me. I thought it was July. I didn't even know it came out. Okay.
It came out this week.
Damn, nice.
So I wanted to pick up both Dune and Altars, but I'm like, fuck, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Whatever. So, I played First Ascendant, got my missions in, got my fucking daily login rewards, and then I've been watching Ozark, the
Okay.
show, because I've never finished it. I only watched like the first season, so
Yeah, I watched the first season. I never went back.
I'm like almost through the second season now. I'm like got 2 episodes left. But what I've been doing, because those matches in Marvel take so long, the chess matches, I
Yeah.
just mute the entire game sound.
Oh yeah.
I put the show over here, and then like I press E and shift as soon as the match starts. Let it go, right?
You don't even have to do that,
S-
bro. Like
So,
if you're not trying to win.
so I got my 10 matches out of the
Yeah.
way. I got my
Yeah, that's all I'm trying
Terminator
to do.
thumbs up emote.
That's all I'm trying to do is get
Got
10
it.
matches.
And
40 minutes for a fucking match.
yeah, they're
bro.
forever,
That's
bro.
Stupid.
It's not great. So I did watch that. I mean, I was watching Ozark while playing.
Yeah, yeah.
Playing that. I did go through my hard drive and start deleting movies that I'd already seen or like whatever. And there's a bunch of them on there that I haven't. I need to go watch it. I did see Sinners this week.
Yeah. You enjoy it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it quite a
Yeah, they
bit.
want to do a part 2, but Ryan Coogler's like, I'm out.
There's no need for it.
Yeah.
They tied it all up.
Yeah.
Pretty good though. Pretty damn good. I did do a lot of Marvel Rivals, like I said, but I was doing it in the background. But then, when it came time to play, actually play the game, I would put the sound back
Yeah.
up and play. And then I've been on Breath of the Wild Nintendo Switch 2 edition,
Yeah.
the first one, because I have never completed it. I've started it 3 times, never completed it
God
once.
damn.
So I've already done the first Divine Beast. I'm on my way to the second.
How many are there?
4. You got to do the 4 and then get a little bit. I forget how many hearts it is to pull out the
That's
Master
the only way
Sword.
to get the Bowser?
Yes, Bowser in the other universe. So I've been going through that game, playing that. I got my screen protector in. Whenever you got here, I got my little traveling case so I could take it with me to Austin in a
You
couple
were
weeks.
struggling to put the case on, or the
No.
kit, or the screen
Nah,
protector
bro.
on.
No struggles here.
Struggling, bro.
No struggles here, dude.
Hmm.
Easy peasy. Spigen makes good stuff. Other than that, I've kept up with my workouts this week. I'm doing 4 days on, 1 days off. Today is my day off. I start back up again tomorrow.
Okay.
So the day off always changes basically because I'm doing 4 days on, 1 day off. So First Ascendant, Marvel Rivals, Breath of the Wild because I'd never completed it. Helldivers. I hopped back on Helldivers this week. Boy, oh boy, that game is still mad fun, bro.
Yeah.
Still mad fun. I have it as part of my notes, but they unregion locked it.
All of them?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I gotta look it
I
up.
think you're a liar.
I gotta look it up
You
again.
must
but
work for Sony.
no, it's they unregion like 4 different games, and that was one of them.
Oh, okay, nice.
So there was they have this big offensive going on right now, and like cities are a thing in the
Mhm.
game, on certain planets, and those are crazy because the buildings definitely offer a lot more cover and stuff like that. But it was just super fun to play through those and do that stuff. I got this new rifle. I don't know what it was called, but it's like fucking just a primary weapon.
Yeah.
And it was part of one of the war bonds or whatever. So you shoot. It's like a bolt action or whatever. So it shoots out there and it fucking explodes out. It's the only one of the only heavy armor piercing rounds, primary
Okay.
weapons that are out there. So I was messing around with that one. That's pretty good. And then now they added they added the cities. They added the third faction, which I still haven't even fought yet. And then they added in like a weapon leveling system as well.
Oh, really?
So you can level up each weapon to add attachments or scopes or whatever lasers and flashlights and shit to it, which is pretty cool because I think every single one can level up to 20
Yeah.
just on the primary weapons. The secondaries aren't
Yeah.
there yet. Part of the war bond that I got was a thermite grenade as well.
Yeah.
So you throw it onto a tank and it kind of just melts the
Melts it.
tank.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. So I was having a good time playing that one again. But I was just dabbling in it here and there. But that's it. I think that's it. That's for all I played. And as far as what I watched, dude, a lot of Ozarks. Like I said, I finished the whole first season this week. I'm almost done with the second season. There hasn't been any really good shows coming out after Last of Us finished. I was just kind of I don't know.
Is it done though? Season 2's done?
Season 2 for Last of Us? Yeah, it's done.
Okay.
But yeah, I need to go through and watch the movies that I do have downloaded so I can catch up on a bunch of movies. Like Friendship was one of those that I wanted to see. It was Paul Rudd and that guy from Detroiters.
Yeah, where it's a comedy, but it's like a horror movie comedy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I have
That
that
shit
one.
look creepy, dude. Like,
I have it downloaded,
he's
but I
like, we don't
haven't
want to
seen
hang
it
out
yet.
with you anymore. He's like, you can't do this to me, man. Like, oh fuck. Like, goddamn, dude.
Yeah. So
That's
I've
fucked.
so I've been I don't know, been kind of like all over on gaming, but I just don't. I don't know, man. Like I was like fucking trying to find something that's
Yeah.
gonna catch my attention. Breath of the Wild's got it right now
Right
because
now,
it's
yeah.
just
Give
it,
it a week.
it's just fucking. I'm having a good time because
Yeah.
it just can go and do a shrine or two and turn it off or go do
And
something
I feel like
else.
there's a lot of people probably like that right now. I mean, there are good games out there. Yeah.
Yeah, like Altered is one of them.
Yeah. Alters just came out.
I,
Dune just came out. But you got to kind of be into those type of
I gotta
genres,
be in it, bro.
you know?
But the thing is, I still gotta finish Expedition. I gotta
Yep.
finish all these other games that I have on my
Did you finish Avowed?
Avowed. I hadn't finished.
You haven't finished? No.
I need
Okay.
to finish that. I need to finish Stalker 2 and Sniper Elite 5. Like I got some stuff I gotta.
Oh, I never beat Sniper Elite 5.
Yeah, I gotta finish some things here, but I've just
Bro,
been
those missions take a good little minute, bro.
a couple hours each mission.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. Because I mean, I'm trying to get through them, like not getting detected and shit, and like being stealthy. Like I do all the little side quest shit too.
yeah,
Like
I do that.
I try to be a completionist, but it feels good when you do it. And you're like, all right, you can evac now. Like, oof, take that, Nazi Germany, like,
Nazi
whatever.
Germans.
It's like, yeah.
But yeah, so that's about all I really did this week. Like I said, I've been keeping up with my workouts and stuff, and doing the thing.
Did you play any Snap?
I did play Snap.
Yeah, okay.
I've been playing Snap. I'm at tier 73 right now, 74.
Oh, okay, nice.
I'm trying to hit Infinite for the first time because it's one thing
Infinite's
I've
100.
100. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Never done it. The card for the battle pass currently is Merlin.
Yeah.
At the start of
Wizard.
whenever you play him, at the start of every turn, you get an incantation or something.
Conjure
like
an incantation.
Yeah,
And there's like one of two, right?
that. Yeah, that you could play out. And then they also released who was it that the ancient one is also up as a new card as well.
Okay, hell yeah.
Not really a big fan of either one of those cards, but I haven't bought the last couple. I just buy singles. Like as I earn the currency to buy singles, I just buy the single whenever unless it's like a really badass battle pass card that I need. But right now I'm just doing it with the destruction deck. It's been
But I do like whenever it rotates and the card does pop up, you can pin it.
Yeah. And
So
just
if it
keep there.
rotates, it's just you always have it out. Just save up the currency to get the card. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I forgot what deck I'm building right now. I think it's the discard one. The Dracula discard.
Okay.
Like a tier 1 deck or whatever.
Okay.
I have everything except for like 3 cards.
What are you missing?
Shit, I don't remember. But they're like 2 of them are for series like 4 or something, and then one's from like series 5.
Oh, okay.
But it's like cards I don't have, obviously, but the process is there. It's just discard, discard, discard.
Yeah.
You slam Dracula in one slot, and then at the end you have fucking
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse for the other guy to copy Noel.
Yeah.
Is it Noel? No, not Noel.
It's usually Apocalypse.
No, it's Apocalypse, but you don't play it.
Right.
It's damn. What card am I thinking, bro? It's the card you play it. It's whatever power, and at the end of the game, it'll discard a card randomly from your hand and gain that power.
That's Dracula.
That's Dracula.
Yeah,
So
Dracula
who am I
does it.
thinking? Oh, Morbius.
Morbius is
Yeah.
the other
So
one.
I have
Every time you
Dracula
discard.
and Morbius, and you just win 2 slots.
Right.
Yeah. So then there's just a couple cards that I'm missing, but at the end of the turn, it's like I've already discarded Apocalypse like 3 times. So it's like, all right, discard it one more time, copy it, and boom,
Yep.
he becomes a 40 whatever. I'm like, oh, sweet. I
Mm-hmm.
win that spot easy. And then Dracula's or Morbius is over there with fucking 20 also. So, oh, instant win.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been playing a little bit of Snap here and there. Nothing too crazy though. No, I think that's about it, dude. Like I haven't really been too active. Like I've been trying to stay on my workouts a lot more. We've got a cruise contest going on for work currently, and I'm in 3rd place, so top 6 go.
Oh, shit.
And I'm in 3rd. I should be in 2nd place by next week because the sales that you do take 2 weeks to show up on the report.
Right.
They have to stick for 2 weeks. So I've sold like $200 and something the past 2 weeks, so probably by the end of next week. Not this upcoming Sunday, but the next Sunday, I should be on like second place, which should be nice. So I've been trying to get summer bodied up. You know what I'm saying? No, with that new gym and stuff, dude, I've just been working out a lot harder and putting it to use. And going through that, that's been like my days whenever I get off work. I come home, I do my workout, and then like when I'm saying like if I have time to game, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's usually like an hour, hour and a half or so, and then it's like, okay, now I gotta go to bed and
Yeah.
fucking start all over again. So I'm playing something that can easily be paused or
Yeah, for
respects
sure.
my
Yeah.
time. But yeah, I think that's about it, man. We can get into the what very little news there is,
Very
but
little
there
news.
is news. Let's see what I got here. Oh, okay, we can talk about some stuff. Since we're talking about Marvel and rivals and stuff like that, there's been a lot of speculation on who the next champion is or whatever.
For rivals?
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of people were saying Jean Grey because it was referenced in that final page that came out for um the one you saw it, right?
Yes.
The one where Homeboy's like he's
Mhm.
fucking was it Adam Warlock?
Is it Adam Warlock?
I think it's Adam Warlock like screaming and it's like all fractured.
Oh, okay.
And there's some references to rising like a phoenix in that paragraph. So people are speculating
Jean Grey.
Jean Grey, but like they have Blade's character model in the game. Like, are they waiting on Blade for the Blade movie? Like,
But the thing is, they might not even put Blade in. Like, they've already stated that they have character models in the game for characters that are not going to be playable.
Doom would be
Yeah.
great.
I'd rather have Doom than fucking Jean Grey.
Very true.
You know, like put Doom as a fucking tank.
But Jean Grey as a support, I'm assuming.
I would assume she's support, but I've been wrong in the past. Nobody thought Ultron was going to be support.
But she would be another flyer reviver, I guess.
Yeah, I'm good on that, dude. I'm out.
Good on
like,
revivers.
I'm cool, dude. Like I'm good.
on
No, I'm
flyers.
cool with the reviving part. I'm done with the flying meta, dude. Like,
Already?
Yeah,
Only
I've
been a
been
couple
done with it
weeks.
before it even started. Like fuck, dude. I can't stand flyers in this game, dude.
Just play Scarlet Witch. You don't even need to aim.
I probably should be playing that fucking dumb bitch.
So yeah, people are speculating that it's going to be Jean Grey for whatever reason. It is what it is because they
I'm
promised
cool with
what
another X-Men. I'm cool with that.
they promised what one a month, right?
Oh, did they say one a month?
One a
Yeah,
month.
dude. So who did
At
we
the
get?
start of season 3,
3?
I think.
Is that what they said? I don't remember when they said that.
I think that's what it was.
But fuck, they do one a month, dude. That's insane. Because Ultron came out last month, right? May?
Yes.
Yeah, starting with season 3.
Yeah, starting with season 3.
Okay, so we're not there yet. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
But we've got
I don't think we're getting anybody else this season, honestly. We're not.
Not this season.
We're not. So season 3 is going to start, and they're going to start dropping motherfuckers once every month, bro. Great, dude. Insane. Why, dude?
Yeah. In season 3, according to the leak, she will have dual form ability centered on telekinesis and resurrection, positioning her as a potential duelist. Psychic block, which mutes enemies and prevents them from using abilities for 3 seconds. Oh, so silence.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. Yep. That would be big, dude.
Yeah.
I ain't
Yeah,
mad.
that would be crazy.
I ain't mad. Yeah.
Because doesn't Sombra in Overwatch, doesn't she lock abilities?
She can block their abilities, yes.
And you can't use them? Yeah. So
For
I
a
would
certain amount
assume
of time.
they're going to have a character that does that too. Crazy, dude.
Human form, phoenix form. She'll have 2 different forms, kind of like Cloak and Dagger.
Cloak and Dagger, yeah.
Yep.
Crazy how they have all this shit, dude. Oh,
I want that Cyclops in there, bro.
get that Cyclops, dog. Let me beam them hoes down.
Hell
Be
yeah.
anti-air. Oof.
But yeah, that's the main speculation is going to be Jean Grey.
Okay.
I don't know what you think about that.
Again, I'm cool with Jean Grey, dude. I just don't want to fly her.
Well, she's in Phoenix form. She's flying.
Right. No, I get
She's
that.
also telekinetic, so she flies.
Yeah. No, I get it. The character's solid. God damn.
Yeah.
Tired of all the fucking flyers. But again, more X-Men. I'm cool with it, bro. X-Men, I love me some fucking X-Men, dude.
Did you buy any of the new skins that came out this week?
For
Where you had
Rivals?
where you have the 616
Returns?
Vault,
Yeah, no, I ain't buying into
and then
those.
they had the Future Foundation for what is it?
The thing and
Invisible Woman and Thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, I didn't buy any one. I do kind of want that thing though.
yeah.
I
You
kind of
want that
want it. I
thing?
want that thing,
Can I
bro.
pet that
But
dog?
I might just buy both, just to have both.
I mean, you
Because
play
again, the
Invisible
Future
Woman,
Foundation looks cool as shit, you know. And you know they're gonna come out with the Spider-Man one too later, because he's the fourth member.
right?
So, but they're trickling it. They're smart, trickling it. They're gonna wait until this runs out, which I think is only available for like 16 days or some shit. And then when that's done, they're gonna come out with Future Foundation Spider-Man.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I got the Future Foundation, Mr. Fantastic though.
yeah. And I like how they all have the emote.
Yeah, they
Change
change
color.
colors.
That's
And
cool
it
shit,
stays
dude.
permanently that color
Yeah.
too, which is nice.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, there was another game that dropped this week.
Oh
Forgot to
shit.
mention. Rainbow Siege X dropped. The free to play game this week.
On mobile?
Nope. That's their new thing, dude.
Rainbow Six
No, just Rainbow
6 X.
Rainbow Six Siege X. Because that's a lot of words.
So what is it in terms of Rainbow Six Siege?
I don't know. It's the fuck. Except so it's on all platforms.
Okay.
Or you can subscribe, whatever the fuck. Regular edition gets quick match, unranked, and dual. Oh, you got to pay for ranked mode, dude? You
The
got to pay
fuck?
for ranked, dude.
That's insane.
But yeah, no, it's just a free to play fucking tactical team based shooter.
But you
Basically.
got to pay for ranked?
Yeah, you got to pay for ranked.
Stupid.
Yeah. And then you get instant unlock of 16 additional operators if you pay for the Elite Edition. Ranked mode, Siege Cup tournaments. Yeah. How much is it? I want to know.
Click on it.
I can't. It won't let me. There we go. Oh, no, it's just a page.
Okay, click buy now. Buy.
Buy. I did. It won't let me click it. Oh, maybe if I choose Steam. Buy. How much is it?
God damn it. 1967, bro.
Yeah, I'm old as fuck.
Fake ass address and shit.
$20.
Still. What?
$20.
So is this their new version of Rainbow Six Siege?
Yep. Siege X. Just came out
That's
this week. Release date was it says release date 2015, but that's not right.
Yeah, so this is just their update to the game.
Oh, the 10th update, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, you're right. But then it became free to play. That's what it was. It moved over to free to play. But you got to pay
saw
for
the
ranked.
reviews?
Huh?
Go back
Mixed?
up.
Mixed?
Was it mixed? I thought it was negative.
No, it was mixed.
That's funny, dude.
Recent. My teammates play like clicks in 2022. They play like they don't have fingers. If my grandchild asks me what's the worst experience, I'm gonna say solo queuing ranked up to diamond. So any team
I like how he
based
thumbs it up though. He didn't negative that bitch. He just thumbs it up and just started talking.
can't open synchronizing clouds right now. I don't know what that means. Most of them are recommended. Oh, not recommended. I like how I never hit silver and yet I go up against diamonds and champs. Great game, Boobysoft. Boobysoft.
Boobysoft.
Lost my account and Ubisoft customer service refused to help recover it, so I lost everything I had in Siege. Oof, that's gotta hurt.
Probably got banned, dumbass.
Yeah, he probably did.
See, overall, very positive.
Overall, very positive.
As of 1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Boom. All right, so that's out and free to play now. Bam.
Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, another game came out this week. God damn it,
Play,
dude. A
dude.
game called Mind's Eye dropped this week from a former Grand Theft Auto dev.
Okay.
Right? And it is so bad.
Yeah.
It's Cyberpunk 2077 on PS4 bad. They're offering
Jesus.
refunds.
Oof.
That's how bad it is. You didn't hear about this game, did you?
No.
You want to see a trailer?
Let's do it.
You wanna
Mind's Eye.
Yeah. You want to see a trailer, dude? Oh, boy. The reviews are terrible. I think it got a 4 on IGN, which is wild.
They rarely get out for us. Dude.
Yeah, just a 4. Yeah. I mean, you could just tell. Let's just look at the review here. Might look like an exciting game, but it's actually rubbish as fuck.
Oh, movie disappeared. What the fuck?
Yeah. So it's a linear game, even though it looks like it's open world. Not.
Why is it so glitchy, bro?
I mean, it might be my laptop streaming it, but it's not.
It's actual gameplay.
It's
It's just how
actual
bad it is.
gameplay.
Jesus.
Yeah. So it's a linear game.
Oh,
Oh,
it does
look
not
at
look good.
look. Yep. Nope.
You said PS4, not PS3.
Huh? What?
The graphics look like PS3 graphics, bro.
I mean, they don't look bad.
Whatever.
They don't look great.
Look
It
at
looks
that shit, dude.
janky. Oops.
Uh,
What was
the
that?
Fuck.
He did a barrel roll. We are currently watching IGN's review of Mind's Eye.
That's horrible.
Oh, that looks
dude.
familiar.
Whoa, whoa,
Touch my face, bro. With my Edgar ass haircut.
whoa. Oh, he's
Oh,
warging.
he's fucking tripping balls,
He's
dude.
warging. Oh shit, son. Mind's Eye.
So anyway,
Oh, it's not really him. That's really him.
so this game dropped this week, and let's get
That's
to the verdict.
bad, bro.
Get to the verdict.
It
Where's
looks
the
like
verdict?
shit.
Oh, it doesn't look great. Just go here. So there's a lot of glitches,
Long ass reload, bro.
a lot of glitches, a lot of issues going on with the game.
Stupid AI too. Look how glitchy it is.
Oh yeah, the frame pacing and everything is really bad.
Oh yeah. Oh no, there he is. There's stormtroopers shooting ass niggas. God damn. Did one man make this game?
Nope. It wasn't just. It was a
Oh.
team.
Oh boy.
Verdict. Here we go. Yeah. So a former GTA dev made this, right?
Not all devs are the same, bro.
So I had a question. I posed this question in my notes because there was a separate game that released earlier this year from a developer from FromSoft,
Uh-huh.
and it also released very poorly and came out to very negative reviews and shit like that. So like,
Okay.
just because you work for that company,
Yeah.
right, and that put out something good, I guess.
Yeah, like I said, not all devs are the same.
Oh yeah, 4. Bad. So it was reviewed on PC. Okay, so the one that was released by the former FromSoft dev was called Rise of Rebellion. Do you remember this game?
Sounds familiar.
It came out in February. Rebellion. Boop boop boop. And yeah, so this one dropped a couple months ago. As I mean, you could tell where they took inspiration from, right?
Oh yeah, FromSoft.
FromSoft all day. I mean, the animations and stuff like kind of look cool and whatnot. But yeah, also released a very, very poor. See if I can pull it up here.
Rise of Rebellion.
Metacritic.
Hmm.
There we go. Only worth an oof. Oof. It's only worth it at a 90% discount.
Yeah.
4 to 5 hours long, very repetitive, unpolished, rushed, unresponsive, clunky, nothing new, Souls like rush game. God damn.
God damn. Yeah. Again, they
Ripped it to shreds.
just
So,
throw games out there hoping to get people.
so yeah,
Feels
the
like
former GTA dev made Mind's Eye, and then a former FromSoft dev made Rise of Rebellion. And
Yeah.
both of these games have come out. They both flopped.
Garbage.
Hot trash. And it's like there's some companies that want $80 a game now, and it's wild to think
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But we know bad games get made all the time.
but
Yeah.
you can't.
And it's like you said, just because they come from a studio that's got a good reputation doesn't mean it's going to come along with that one person, you know?
True.
Yeah.
True. My whole thing is like, we know that bad games do get released,
Oh, yeah,
right?
sure.
I understand that. But if a bad game ever gets released, let's say Cyberpunk 2077, and it releases at an $80 price tag, that's kind of a
People
problem.
definitely in the uproar for sure, yeah.
Right? Like, I don't think Mind's Eye or Rise of Rebellion were that price.
Nah.
But if they ever do end up releasing, but
And
you
it's
have
going to
games-
happen.
Right. But you have games that are made by like one person. What's that one that Morris plays?
Oh, Manor Lords?
Manor Lords? One guy making that game.
Yeah. Or you have Clay Obscure, which is made by a small group of people,
Right.
like 50 people, less
Who
than
actually
50.
give a shit.
Yeah. Like it can be done,
Yeah.
Good games can be made.
Very true.
So I don't know.
But yeah, so these 2 games, yeah, Mind's Eye did come out this week, but it's so bad that they're offering refunds.
Good. Fuck them.
We can go back to Sony here in a minute, but GameStop put out a press release this week. They're talking about, 'cause well, I didn't say what we did this weekend, but what I did anyway. I bought 2 commander packs. I bought one for you, one for
Mm-hmm.
me. From Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering collab.
Yep.
I bought a couple boosters.
Yep.
Just to gamble, just to fuck around and gamble. Didn't get any mythics or whatever, but anyway, so I bought some cards because I haven't played Commander in a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a minute, and I figured if you're just gonna do a pre-con and I do a pre-con and we just play it that way,
Oh yeah.
that way I'm not spending hundreds of dollars to make a deck.
Exactly.
I'll do it that way. So, uh, I showed up there on Friday looking for screen protectors and some other shit like a travel case for my Switch 2. And I saw him there, so I gave you a call. I was like, "Hey, they got these 2 decks here. You want me to pick them up?" And he's like, "Yeah, fucking pick me up one." And I picked up myself one. First time I bought Magic cards in 10 plus years. Like it's
Yeah.
been a long time. And so I asked you to pick up some sleeves for me whenever you went to the card shop. And then and so yeah, so like we're looking for what the Cloud and the Titus
Yeah.
decks.
The other 2 Commando ones. Yeah.
And so I was like, we need to go stop at GameStop because I remember them talking about this press release earlier in the week. And the press release says that they're going to focus more on trading cards due to them being like physical media, and more and more games and game stores are swapping to digital media.
Yeah.
So like there's no point in having fucking physical stores.
Exactly.
You can buy the consoles at Best Buy or Walmart or Target
Yeah.
or whatever. I don't even think Nintendo had Nintendo had 4 websites that you could purchase from, and one of those was not GameStop
No.
for some whatever reason. But yeah, so GameStop says that they're going to start to focus more on trading cards. I think they already have something where you can like take the card, like a rare or whatever, a mythic, and give it to them, and they send it off. Which
Well,
sounds
they buy graded Pokemon cards already,
right,
but they have to be graded, and they only take like nines or higher,
right.
and they only take them graded from certain. There's only certain companies that they even take from for grading.
Mm-hmm.
But there now I think there's probably it used to be only like 1 or 2 grading companies for cards, but I think because now so many people do it, now I think it's up to like 5 or 6 like legit reputable people that if you send it to them, you're gonna get your shit back and it's gonna be graded and it's gonna be graded properly. And there's one that literally I can't remember what it is, but the guy he sent off a Pokemon card to get graded
Right,
and it came back like a 9.5 or some shit. It was like 0.5 away from a 10.
right,
And they sent him a letter and it's his card, right? And on this letter, it had a picture of the card and another picture on the back of the card.
mm-hmm.
And it literally has a little circle of like a computer cursor.
Right.
Like here's a square. Like you had a blemish here. Literally, that's why we gave it a 9.5. Everything
Right.
was perfect. And the guy, he's like, huh, that's weird. I've never seen this. It's kind of cool. He goes, oh, it gives you a QR code or whatever. So he scans the QR code and it takes you directly to the website
Right.
because they
card.
upload all their cards
Right.
and it takes it directly to his card and he could play around with the cursor thing and it shows him in color because it's only black and white, but it shows him in color the card
Mhm.
and the blemish, and then he turns the card over
And he
and
sees it.
he's like, holy shit, it's right here.
Yeah.
He was like, that's incredible. He goes, I've never seen a card company do that.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh yeah, they're coming out of the woodworks now because it's become so popular just to trade cards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was like, holy fuck, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then so they you can actually bring cards to them and they'll send it off for you to
Yeah.
get graded. But I don't trust that, bro.
I don't trust GameStop. Dude.
let me just go ahead and let you hold on to this
Yeah.
Black Lotus.
Yeah, nah, it ain't even about the Black Lotus, bro. Like, imagine because again, I dabble a little bit in Pokemon TCG, right? Like, I know some of the. I don't buy the Pokemon shit,
Right.
but I know what some of the cards are. So I know if somebody opens up a fucking Prismatic Evolution ETB box and they pull out a fucking any of the evolved form of Eevees, like the SBs and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Those are worth money,
Right.
right? And when I mean, and if you get it graded and it's let's say PSA grades it a 10, the card's probably worth about 7-8 grand,
Right.
right? I ain't trying to give that card to fucking GameStop, bro.
Nope.
I ain't trying to give that card to GameStop.
Nope.
Not gonna happen, dude. I'll fucking put it in a sleeve. I'll put it in a top loader myself. I'll put it in a fucking bubble mailer, and I'll send it to PSA myself.
Right.
I'll pay $50, and I get it back. As long as it comes back as a 9 or better, I'm fucking making money, son. You know, I'm making fucking money. Yeah. Good luck. You can't even buy those anymore, dude. Those Shadowless Charizards from the base set.
Yeah.
You can't even get a box of the base set anymore, dude.
Uh-uh.
Like Google a booster box for the base set.
A booster box or a pack? The packs
No.
are going for like.
Oh, a one pack is. Yeah,
and if it's weight a heavy, it's already like
they're
15 grand.
They're doubling it, dude. It's stupid.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to it.
And they think I'm just gonna give that to the GameStop employee.
Yeah, no, fuck no.
Nah, dude. I'm out.
Hell no. That's on eBay for 140 grand.
Yeah. That's what somebody's asking for. That bitch didn't sell for no 140.
Nah, it should go for 300 and something.
Yeah.
Shadowless
That's
Charizard.
crazy, dude.
PSA 10.
What was it, 7 in cart, bro? 7 people want that bitch.
You got 140,000 to spend on that bitch?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it'd be worth more than that if you just. It's like buying gold, basically. Like if you just bought it, just held on to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's wild. PSA 10.
I'd definitely sell that bitch too.
Oh, I remember that card. 1994, baby.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, they're gonna focus more on TCG or fucking any kind of trading card games and stuff like that.
If that just means they're gonna be carrying more shit, cool. But
because we went there and they had collector boosters. They had for the Final Fantasy set.
They only had one.
They had one
commander deck left, but I'd
already bought
but
that
they
one.
let us know that they carry it. Like we see it there.
Yeah.
Like I could definitely see, let's say a year from now, because it was a small section of cards.
Right.
I could see like in a year from now, it's that entire wall. It's gonna be that entire fucking wall.
Yeah, because you have.
And I'm fine with it, bro.
Yeah.
You know why? You know how many GameStops I have in my vicinity?
Right.
Bro?
You know how many card shops? Bro,
I don't have a card shop in my neighborhood. I
Right.
don't. I have to drive 20
here?
minutes to the Coral Sword. And then that's going into Houston. If I go outside of Houston, let's say I-10 East, I can go to Baytown to Alter Ego.
Yeah.
Cool. They're cool people. They're nice. They have shit there too.
Yeah.
Or I come up here to Eton.
Yeah.
You know, or DNA, but DNA, I don't like that place.
No.
It's dingy and fucking Yu-Gi-Oh nerds are there. Like,
They're a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh nerds.
They're stinky, you know. But yeah. But fuck, between here and the house, I probably passed like 3 GameStops, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'll gladly hope they get more into it. I would love if they start carrying Flesh and Blood, you know. I ain't gotta go very far.
Right.
But yeah. But it's crazy because again, like I thought it was funny that they took graded cards to begin with, but now they're gonna lean into it.
Yeah. Now they're leaning in.
That means they're making money because they don't do shit for cheap.
Well, I mean, we were in there for 5 minutes, and it was like, "Oh, this game, we're gonna give you $5 for it." And I was like,
I don't even know what that game was, bro. And I was like, "Don't sell it.
Don't just keep it."
I don't even know what game it is. I was like, "Don't sell it.
It's
dude."
not worth it, bro. Just keep
but
it.
there's still people that go there to sell games, dude. That's fucking mind blowing.
Yeah.
That's mind blowing, dude.
Hell yeah.
I just don't go to GameStop for shit, dude.
I haven't been in a minute.
I haven't. Yeah, dude, I have not been in a
I said,
GameStop.
fuck it.
in a
Maybe we'll
minute,
find a
dude.
Cloud or a Titus in there. Who knows?
Yeah.
But they had the collector's packs for $50.
The last time I went to a GameStop wasn't even for a game either. I was looking for those action figures, the fucking
the figurines.
the figurines and shit. Yeah, because I bought Rick one for his birthday.
How many years ago was that?
Years.
I'm sorry. Wait, who?
Oh yeah, shit. Who? Yeah.
Who? Who this?
He used to be a dude we used to hang out with.
Oh yeah? Yeah. I think I started a podcast.
Yeah, you used to be best friends with him. Yeah, y'all could be workout buddies.
Could be.
But you know,
Could be.
he doesn't know how to pick up the phone anymore.
Nah, I don't even have his number in my phone.
Yeah, okay.
I don't.
Okay, bro.
I don't.
All right.
I don't. Hey, if you're not gonna make the attempt to talk to me, I ain't gonna have your.
Wow, bro, like that.
Or you see Rick in there anywhere?
Man, bro, you probably have it under his government name,
Government.
Ricardo Pena.
That's card. Nope.
car.
Nope. Nobody in my phone named Rick, though. Sorry.
Okay.
Oops.
Oops.
Yeah. Anyway, moving right along. Ronin Warriors, which is a show that I used to watch back in the day. I think it first started in '88.
Is that when it came out?
Yeah, and it
Okay.
stopped in like '94. Yeah. It was on for a while.
God damn, Brian, it was on that long.
They're doing a reboot.
Oof.
And it's
Who's
starting in
making it? Do we know?
2026. Sunrise.
Does not sound familiar.
Well, Ronin Warriors.
Sunrise.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Get past the river, bitch.
Known in Japan as Yoruden Samurai Troopers.
Nice.
Oh, it ran to 95. Excuse me.
88 to 95. Damn, that's a run, bro.
That's a run, dude.
I love a run, dude.
Yeah, and it's on. I think it's on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I assume it is. Yeah, sure.
But yeah,
But it's getting remade.
getting actually a sequel
Oh Lord.
after 38 years, bro. 38 years. Hell yeah.
Nice.
So I'm excited for that.
The remake of Voltron was good. I enjoyed the fuck.
What is that
out of
on?
it. What did I watch? Hulu?
Hulu or Netflix? Did you see the Predator thing on Hulu? The anime?
I saw clips of it. I haven't watched it though.
I mean, you've
I don't
heard
have
about
Hulu.
it though, right?
I don't think I have Hulu. But yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, the anime. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to kind of watch that too.
Okay.
I'm trying to finish Ozarks first. But yeah, I'm excited. Ronin Warriors getting a sequel in 2026 next year.
Yeah. I want to watch it only because I didn't watch it growing up. I was too big into Voltron.
Bandai Namco, Sunrise.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I don't like the whole mix of 3D /
Oh, is it? Are they gonna do that again?
Well, they didn't do that in the beginning because there was no that shit didn't exist in '88.
Right. So this is just all anime.
This is the reboot, but they do have a little bit of that in there. I saw that part right there. I was like, maybe.
Nah, it's all anime, dude. So this is the reboot?
This is the reboot.
Oh.
Yeah, 2026.
Oh man, dude. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, but the original was fucking good, dude. The action and stuff, from what I remember, it's also been 30 plus years since I've seen it.
Small child.
But I'm gonna rewatch it now that they've brought it back to my attention. I was like, shit, I need to rewatch that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's getting a little reboot or remake, whatever. Sequel 2026. I'm excited. I've got 2 Sony ones here.
Okay.
First one is another game released this week. There's like 5 or 6 games that released this week. This one's a little game called Stellar Blade, right?
Okay.
Stellar Blade released on PC this week.
Oh, nice.
And it's their
small launch?
Nope, it's their biggest launch they've ever done.
Of course.
Biggest launch they've ever done.
When are these
and I just
fucking idiots gonna realize?
Bro.
When are they gonna fucking realize, dude?
And I just wanna take a second.
Oh, you ain't even got to go to Nexus Mods, my friend. I already knew the goons were gonna be out on this game, bro. Like, that's why it's the biggest one. These fucking goons, bro.
Top files, bro.
Oh my god.
Facial beautification mod.
Oh my.
Turn on and off cheats. Ultimate bunny outfit. That's cool. Catchy face. Stellar Blade mod manager. A waist outfit.
The goons
God
are gooning,
damn.
bro.
Seamless Eve, Scarlet Head, Eve face, Hazel eyes. Walk foot sliding fix. I don't know what this is. Thick Eve planet diving suit. Thick with 2 C's.
Thick.
2 C's. All outfit unlocked
Cat
starting
suit,
save file.
bro.
Cat suit. The Coomers are there, bro.
Yeah, dude, they're in.
I want this game so fucking bad.
Stellar Blade, bro.
Only because I just want to play through it. Not because I'm a Coomer.
Only because
I want to play it. But I'm gonna wait.
You got some of these mods bookmarked though.
I don't have nothing bookmarked. I'm not even logged in on here, bro. Why would I have it bookmarked? I do want to play as soon as it drops in price. I'm not spending $60 on it.
Ooh, rough.
No, I will wait for the Steam summer sale, which will, I'm pretty sure, give me 20 bucks off.
It's already summertime. When's that start?
July, like the 4th of July weekend.
Oh shit. Yeah.
So Stellar Blade releases to the biggest launch that Sony has ever had on PC, bigger than Helldivers, which is crazy because Helldivers was huge.
Super popular.
God of War Ragnarok, God of War 2016, Last of Us Part 1 and 2.
Do we think it is the biggest Sony launch because the game is good, or is it because of the goons?
That too.
You know what I'm saying?
It might be both.
A little of both.
Uh-huh. DB. The blade. Boom. 46,677 people playing it currently.
Jesus.
I don't know what the
That user review, 92.4% positive.
21,000 reviews.
That's pretty good. So the game's good, obviously.
Yeah.
It's good.
Where does it rank right
Helldivers
now?
is right there. I mean, Helldivers, goddammit.
Helldivers 2 is right there at 54,000 current players.
Yeah, Stellar Blade.
But Stellar
20th.
Blade had an all-time peak in 24 hours, and
the game barely
it's only
just
been out
came
for a week. 192,078 people.
Nice.
Yeah. Helldivers 24-hour peak recently has been 86, but like Helldivers took like a week and a half for it to get to where it was.
Oh yeah.
This was the fastest in the first 48 hours.
I felt like the memes helped Helldivers. It helped the fucking
like it launched
everything.
Wednesday and immediately hit
almost peaked.
Like almost.
It didn't peak until later that night.
It didn't peak until later on in Sundays.
Nah, at noon. That's when it peaked. No,
it was Sunday. This Sunday it peaked.
Sunday at what is that?
Today at fucking 2 o'clock.
Peaked today. Oh, okay, yeah, 11 hours ago.
Yeah.
Okay, they went to church to try to cleanse themselves, and God said, "Get back on your goon ass game, boys."
Owner estimators. Yeah, about 300,000, 400,000, somewhere around there.
Damn.
Yep.
But hey, this should show Sony that they need to stop with the fucking
bullshit.
Nonsense, bullshit, and just release the games. Hopefully, this says, "Hey, Grand Theft Auto 6, just drop on everything, bro."
That's not a Sony-made game, though. This was a Sony game.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Rockstar is doing that.
Yeah, Rockstar. Yeah,
Rockstar is the one making that decision.
Yeah, that's true. You're probably true. Yeah.
And then on top of that, since we brought it up, Sony removed regional restrictions from God of War Ragnarok, The Last of Us Part 2, Helldivers 2, and Marvel's Spider-Man 2. And I put in quotes there. It's a little bit late, huh? So Sony removes region restrictions. Four of its biggest titles on Steam, making them available for purchase in dozens of countries where they were previously out of reach. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
But Stellar Blade's not a part of that.
To begin with, but
Stellar Blade's not a part of that list.
Nah, of course not. But it might not have been locked to begin with.
True.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Whereas we know with like the Helldiver thing, like they
released.
They locked it. So
they released Unlocked, and then they locked it
after
the fact.
Afterwards, yeah. Once they realized, oh, we can't link your PlayStation account. Like nobody gives a fuck about the PlayStation account, do you?
100 Steam region restrictions lifted for Helldivers 2, The Last of Us Part 2, due to Stellar Blade's success.
Yeah, the Stellar Blade didn't release locked.
No,
that's why. Yeah.
Yep.
Tell you, man, it's all about the money.
I mean, you want more money? Why not release it everywhere, right?
Yeah. Click on that picture.
This one,
because that shows all the ones that are blocked. Can't click on it yet. Yeah.
The same region restrictions did apply to Action Slash 'em Up Stellar Blade when its Steam release was first revealed, but then they had taken it away.
Nice. So they learned their lesson slowly but surely. Good on them, dumbasses.
So yeah, that's a thing, dude. Fucking yeah. So now more players in Helldivers, which would be great.
Yeah.
Because the other ones are all single player. So
is it out on Xbox?
What?
Helldivers?
Nope.
Still no, right?
No, it's a Sony published game. It's not coming out on Xbox. The only Xbox platform it's on is PC.
Puts out games. I figured at some point they got to release it backwards.
Xbox is only doing that because
everything's on Xbox.
Because they're not selling their consoles.
This cup is on Xbox.
They're not selling their consoles. That's the only thing that they're doing. They got to put their products out in other places. The only thing that they could do to make Xbox, bar none, the best platform ever, besides having Game Pass Ultimate on like PC and the actual console itself, is to put an app on PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. And it would fucking murder.
You know what would help? Their consoles.
Better games.
Obviously, better first party games, Microsoft games. But it would probably also benefit them if they would stop making two versions of every fucking console. Just make one. Because you know who's doing that? Sony.
Sony's got 3 versions of their console currently.
I mean, they have it's still
4, 5,
the
5
same
versions.
console.
Right.
Just one's digital, one's not digital.
They
Cool.
had digital,
We
non-digital.
don't count
Then they had
the
the
newest
slim
one or whatever.
They had the slim digital,
Those are
slim,
like upgrades. Those come eventually.
and then the PlayStation 5. And yeah,
Yeah, the Pro version. Yeah.
the
It just
Switch
doesn't make
did
any
it.
sense. Like I feel like
Switch did it eventually. So there was a Switch, and then the Switch Lite. Now the Switch 2, and
Yeah.
and the Switch OLED, and now the Switch 2.
I don't hear anybody talk about the Swiss Lite. That's the ones you couldn't take the controllers off, right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't hear anything about that one. The OLED was solid, but then now there's not an OLED on this one, right?
Nope. Screen's great though.
But why would they go back?
Cheaper. OLEDs are more expensive. My OLED TV is these two TVs that I have in here
Right.
are like 5 of the TVs that I have hanging up on the wall.
Right,
how much they
but
cost,
it's
yeah.
better though, right?
Way better.
It just makes no sense to go back in
Way better.
technology, bro. Like
OLED is so
it just
good.
doesn't make any sense, dude.
OLED is so fucking good. It's wild. OLED HDR is fucking stupid good. Like whenever you're playing a scary game or like a game that's dark and like black is actually black, because the OLED you can turn off individual pixels. So if it's completely black, it will be completely black where it needs. There's no bleed through.
It'll be black like that one episode in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, where you couldn't see
Couldn't
shit.
see shit, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Holy fuck,
Just like
dude.
that.
So if they'd have made this switch to OLED, it probably would have jacked the price up, huh?
Yeah, probably. They wanted to
Yeah.
keep it reasonable.
Reasonable. Air quotes reasonable.
500
motherfuckers.
or 450 or
It's
whatever.
crazy. It's
Not
crazy.
bad, dude.
No,
For-
I mean it's just crazy. Like they had the technology. Like
literally Cyberpunk is on here at
Yeah.
40 FPS on the
on the
Switch 2.
Switch 2?
Yeah.
Damn, really?
Which does better than the fucking Steam Deck.
Holy shit.
And then
dude.
you have No Man's Sky on there pushing 40, 50 FPS on it as well. That one's doing and that's the whole universe.
Bro, we still ain't got nothing on Light No Fire, dude.
I know, bro. I'm fucking losing it over here on that. I don't think it's going to drop this year, bro. I don't think it's going to drop this year.
I don't think it is either. I don't think it is.
I
bro.
think it's going to come next year, and it's going to beat Grand Theft Auto 6 for Game of the Year.
Damn.
To be announced. It doesn't even say 2025 on that.
You said it's gonna dethrone Grand Theft Auto. I like how everybody's kind of just written off Grand Theft Auto 6's Game of the Year.
It's not, bro. It's just
It's like
They're
we know it's
great.
gonna be Game of the Year.
They're
Like,
great
do
games.
we, dude?
They're great games, right?
Yeah.
They're great. 100% great
Sure.
games. Every single one that they've ever released has been a great game,
Mm-hmm.
right? 100%. Even Red Dead Redemption.
Mhm.
Did Red Dead Redemption win when it dropped?
I want to say 2 won, right?
Did it?
Yeah, I don't know if first one did. I thought Red Dead 2 won Game of the Year.
But there's so many Game of the Year publications,
Man,
right?
there's not really. We know which ones are real.
This one's only been
The
going on.
British Academy Games. Get the fuck out of here. BAFTA. That's what you're gonna
BAFTA.
get. GoldenEye. You think Nah, that's legit actually. Astrobot.
Fallout 4 one. The fuck gave them that?
BAFTA, bro. I
BAFTA,
feel like
Astrobot was
yeah,
that's another one I
Astrobot,
still have to
Baldur's
complete.
Gate. See,
Baldur's Gate.
2022 was
Vampire Survivors for 2022.
over Elden Ring, right?
Get the fuck out of here.
That's why I said we're gonna ignore BAFTA, dude. We don't give a shit about the check either, dude.
No, Dice Awards.
Dice Awards, I feel like they're popular, but it's not the one we go by.
Astrobot, Baldur's Gate, Elden Ring, It Takes Two, Hades. I mean, I would go by that. That's a pretty solid list.
Yeah, it's all right list, yeah. Electronic Gaming, formerly Arcade Awards.
That's old, 1993.
Damn.
Famitsu, that one's old as shit. Rebirth, bro? Get the fuck out of here. Tears of the Kingdom, I could see. Elden Ring.
The
Monster
Game
Hunter
Awards.
Rise, dude? What is this, a Nintendo fucking publication?
It's Famitsu. They only care about Japanese
Oh my god.
games.
The Game Awards. Astrobot, Baldur's Gate 3, Elden Ring, It Takes Two, Last of Us Part 2, Sekiro, God of War. No, it's not on here.
No? Wait, when did it come out?
2018?
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption?
2018? Yeah, sounds about right. No? 2018, yeah.
2018.
You're right. You're
I
right.
had it.
2018. Okay. It didn't win. That was
No.
God of War. Oh, that was God of War.
God of War year, bro.
God damn.
But even then, fucking, I could have sworn Grand Theft Auto was around here.
No, Grand Theft Auto was 2013.
2013?
Yeah.
Okay, so that wasn't.
Who they got for
But
2013?
even then, Last of Us. Oh, this one was 2018, God of War on that one.
Oh, see, go 2010, Red Dead Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption 1.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 3 and 01.
Damn.
That's Game Developers Choice Award. 01.
01, baby. Damn, they've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah.
Nice.
Untitled Goose Game. That was such a good game.
2021 Inscription.
Inscription's a good game.
Never even heard of it, bro.
It's a good game.
And then they had Balatro win last year.
Golden Joystick. This one's a big one.
The Golden Joystick? Yeah,
Yeah.
because they are the ones that said Black Myth. Yes.
Yeah.
It should have won.
Dark
Not
Souls.
Astrobot, dude.
Grand Theft Auto 5 won in 2013.
Yep.
But if we're talking about the Game Awards, bro, they didn't even fucking vote it in for Red Dead Redemption in 2018.
Right.
Once again,
I feel like that's
not
just the most popular one, followed by the Golden Joystick.
not going to say that they're bad games.
Right,
I think
right,
they're
no.
great games. I just don't think that they're going to win Game of the Year. I
Right.
don't see it.
Because again, just going over all these lists, right? There was only one of them that had Grand Theft Auto 5, right?
Right. Yeah. It was
And only one of them that had Red Dead 2 on there.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even the same list. So it's not like it was making multiple lists.
No.
Whereas universally, Baldur's Gate 3 won. You
Yeah.
know?
Elden Ring won.
Universally, Elden Ring won.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Like, I totally get. It's just, I feel like people are just buying into all the hype and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say next year comes out and Grand Theft Auto 6 drops and it's a perfect game. Flawless.
Perfect.
It's what everybody wanted.
Okay.
I think there is a world in which it still does not win Game of the Year. You are correct. I truly believe that.
I don't see it winning.
Yeah.
I don't see it winning.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5 won the Spike Video Game Awards. The last game that won. Grand Theft Auto 4 won in 2008.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas won in 2004.
Go back
fucking
up.
NFL. What?
Scroll up a little. Scroll up. Read the little Spike Award game. The host and producer.
Jeff Keighley.
Yeah.
Host and producer.
This is what he did before. Yeah.
The South by Southwest.
You can see when he sold out. No, just fucking around.
South by Southwest. They gave Breath of the Wild, Sekiro, Hades. Yeah, that's a good list. Except for Dragon Age Inquisition. I didn't think that was Game of the Year, bro. 2014, that could not have been Game of the Year.
There was nothing else out that year.
There had to have been something else in 2014, bro.
2014. Who?
It's on everybody's list, bro. I don't understand it.
There's no other games out that year, dude. A lot of people say Dragon Age Inquisition was the last good BioWare game.
I don't. Bayonetta 2's on that list. Well, I'm just looking for 2014 at this point because it's driving me crazy. Dragon Age Inquisition again.
Oh, go back.
What?
Dark Souls.
What about it?
Nobody cares.
Oh, Dark Souls 2.
Motherfucker, skip 2014, dude. Entertainment Weekly.
They just skipped it.
Yeah, it says 2013
Phantom
Infinite.
Pain.
2015 Metal Gear Solid 5.
2014.
That's how shitty of a year 2014 was for video games.
But 2015 was Witcher, so I'm
That's
surprised
what I
Witcher
said.
didn't win in every fucking category.
Oh, yeah. Well, we already know Witcher was 2015, right?
Yeah.
Game of the year. Because I feel like a lot of people put it as game of the decade.
Dragon Age Inquisition is so high up there.
Scroll up.
What?
Last of Us Left
There's
Behind.
a DLC.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
I'm
Far
just
Cry
looking
4.
for Watch Dogs was garbage. Evil Within was Stick of Truth was good. Shadow of Mordor was so good.
Get out of here. No, it wasn't.
Yes, it
Destiny, bro?
was. Destiny, bro.
Yeah, it's a weak year, dude. That is a weak year.
Elder Scrolls Online, Bayonetta 2, Advanced Warfare, Infamous Second Son, Assassin's Creed.
Now
this
you
is
see why it
pretty
won?
Weak, bro. Ground Zeroes, Master Chief Collection, Little Big
Now
Planet 3.
You see why it
I
won.
just don't see Grand Theft Auto 6 winning Game of the Year next year.
Right. I'm totally with you.
It's gonna be a great game.
I hope it is. I hope it launches and it's fucking phenomenal. And I plan on playing it because, like you said, they make good games, but they don't make Game of the Year games.
Right. Right.
Oh, I'm with you 100%.
Right. I just don't see it winning.
When I say, oh, it's going to be Game of the Year, I jokingly say that because of all the hype.
Right. I feel like this game drops next year and it'll be so.
I don't want to wait till next year. I'm going to lie. Bro.
I know. But I'm saying if it drops next year, it drops in the state that it needs to be in. Not like they did last time. They learned all their lessons.
Oh, they definitely learned their lessons.
And it dropped the way it's supposed to drop. And they fulfill every promise that they're supposed to fulfill. I think that probably
next screenshot, dude. Look at
this one with the dragon.
That's all I want, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I want. I want to
Anyway.
wear a suit of armor, riding a dragon.
Hell yeah.
That's all I want, bro.
All right, brother. Well,
Yeah, fuck.
where can we find you,
You
Steven?
can find me at OS_chameleon with a K.
Guys, I'm OS_onslaught. We appreciate, love every single one of you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Happy Father's Day to the popses out there. We will definitely catch you next week for episode 303. We gotta do it like this: 303.
I like throwing gang signs.
Okay. 303.
That's
Bro,
why I do sign language.
you literally just said, no, I'm just fucking. You literally throwing gang signs in the rain. You're like, oh shit. Anyways, guys, we love and appreciate every single one of y'all. We hope to see you again next week for 303. Hopefully something fucking badass happens within that time. But yeah, man, we'll catch you guys next time. Take care of yourselves, stay happy, healthy, and all that good shit. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Later.